Hi guys, I'm Smitten Pegasus, and these are my reaction videos to the Season 3 of The 100. Okay, this episode I feel is going to be really heavy. I mean, in the promo we see a field of dead bodies. It's not going to be a fluffy episode. Especially because the name of the episode, and forgive me if I butcher this, is Hakeldama. And apparently, from what I've read, that's the name for the field where Judas Iscariot died after betraying Jesus. And basically it roughly translates to field of blood. So yeah, anyone who loves that angst, this probably is going to be the episode for you. I feel it's going to not be fun. I'm going to love it anyway, but it's not going to be fun. So anyway, without further ado, this is my reaction to episode 5, Hakeldama. Should be fun. Here, got my hat, filming, got my phone, we're good to go. I'm not ready. Not ready. Rage time! How quickly will the rage hit? I don't know. We'll find out.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Now the chef's.
Huh! No! They won't.
I told you instantaneous.
I just want to squish his face. Just.
And not oh, you're so cute. Squish your
No,
face.
I want to squish his
Squish
face.
it till it's dead.
Like Congo mutant gorilla squish his face.
Nice reference.
Okay. Really, we start with this right off the bat. Of course we do. Okay. She's smiling. This is all gonna be ruined. How?
What do you think? Oh, they murdered everyone.
I'm so... This type of rage is not healthy. No, it's not.
And you will be met by force. Fight! And you will be greeted by death.
God. I need to take a deep breath. She's smiling so much. Why does this have to be ruined? And they just left them there. I am so angry. This type of rage is not healthy. This type of rage is not healthy. I'm going to have a heart attack. I'm going to have a rage heart attack.
Do not rage to death, Hannah. You have to live to see the love scene.
That's my only thing keeping... Did you see how happy Lexa was?
Yes, I did. She was a smiling Commander Coon.
Indra better not die.
Send riders. I call upon the armies of the 12 clans.
Oh, she's so
This
pissed.
time we lay waste to Arcadia and every. You want me to go, Sandra?
Hell yeah.
I'm in, but how do I get out? It is on.
Kane already has a plan. God, I love you, Kane.
Please store 20 feet drops you outside the camp wall. Get out there. You find the battle happening right here. Can you do that?
We should go. She was, actually. I'm gonna cry by the end of this episode.
Do you have something to say to me? We went too far. I know it seems harsh, but we don't need survivors. We don't have the medical supplies to treat their people, and we can't risk them coming back to kill us.
You kill 300 of them, they're gonna send 3,000. Lex is fucking pissed.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. Don't listen to him, Bellamy. Please. Please. Oh, God.
I wanna like you, Bellamy. Stop it.
Keep me updated.
Oh, it's just hit me one after another. I'm gonna end up crying with you. So.
I know that you're upset. I just showed up for work and
Please. Oh God, now Jaha's here! Unless Jaha takes Pike to the City of Light and he chills the fuck out.
No, don't take Pike to the City of Light, because then Pike and all of his followers are going to the City of Light too.
let's begin.
As long as they get killed in the physical world, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. At least Jaha's chill in his craziness.
You'll be alright on time. Go to the City of Light. Allie will be waiting for you on the other side. Right over here.
Thelonious. He's gone. I'm sorry.
Don't be. Death is not the end. It's good seeing you. Tonight's episode of The 100 is brought to you in part by Wendy.
Ugh.
People used to ask,
Mm.
Wendy's always had.
Mm.
If you don't have halos,
Ugh.
you don't have halos. Wonderful halos.
Ugh. Ugh.
But why
It's just, there's so... It's just so much! It's too much! Ugh.
You said you're cute. For a thief.
Yeah, well, too bad he's not really my type.
Yes! Some fluff! Some fluff! Please! All of it! Shoot me up with it! Trash ship all the way! I need it right now! And we're back to stress. We're back to stress. We're back to stress. Good God.
As long as you stay out of my way, you can save whoever wants saving.
Allie doesn't like Pike. I love it!
Pain here. Thank you, Jasper.
Allie doesn't like Pike. You can tell. He's a threat to her plan. She don't like it. And I approve.
He's getting killed.
I agree.
Oh no, baby! Oh!
Oh God. Oh dear Lord.
Or may I kill you on the spot?
This is true.
I can get her.
Why is it so tense?
Because this is war times, Hannah.
Ah,
War's tense.
ugh. Ugh.
Don't look at me like that. It's gonna be a
Murphy.
Don't kill the fluff!
I don't need this shit.
What are you doing? These are sick people. You can't just.
He's kicking the sick grounders out?
What?
Out of my way.
Oh God.
Come on. You don't want to be here right now.
See what I mean? Snowball! Snowball! Don't
There
you?
should be she bears.
Oh, I love you! Hug me!
We need her.
Sounds ready. I'll be here when you are.
I love you, Raven.
Oh!
Oh!
Now I'm done.
Now I'm done. Oh God!
Yes! Get fucked, Bellamy!
She's She's like, oh, I'm nowhere near done. She's like, now I'm done. Peace.
Peace out.
Take this, sucker.
And that's a good thing because people die when you're in charge.
Oh.
And you were willing to let a bomb drop on my sister. Then you made a deal with Lexa, who left us in Mount Weather to...
Okay. Please, please don't do this, Bellamy.
I know we can fix this. I'm sorry, Tim.
What's he gonna do? I knew it! I knew it! I knew we couldn't... I knew it.
No, no.
I knew it. I knew the moment he took her hand, I knew what he was gonna do. It's like I almost want her to take it, because then she wouldn't be in pain anymore, but then she'd be Allie's pawn.
Everyone examining.
Yes.
Fuck you, Bellamy.
Believe it or not, I am doing this for your own good.
Believe it or not,
Yes! Woo!
You can't just hit a guard.
just let her go.
I can't do that.
Kick the shit out of him.
They're coming.
Use your grounder training. Do it. Fuck yes! Get the fuck out of there, Clark. Sacred symbol. Yes! I'm telling you.
I guess if you kill me now, you'll never find out. On your behalf.
They're taking down the bullets. Taking down the bullets.
Yep,
Taking down the bullets.
they're taking him
down
to
the bullets.
Titus. They're taking him to Titus. Okay.
Careful. This one doesn't like to be chained out.
Miller,
Fuck off.
don't make me hate... Unless you're helping him get out.
Girlfriend's not here to free you this time.
I feel like Miller's up to something. He hasn't talked like this since the beginning of season 1. Yes! I love you,
Or deny.
I love you! You precious baby!
Clark.
I'm not considering it. I'm doing it.
Yes!
Please, Indra. Our people act as a war.
Well, guys, I'm not even gonna lie. Usually I do something like say, you know, well, that was fun, or... No. That was torture. Anyway, let's get right into it. So, my thoughts on this episode. To start off with, let's just get this out of the way. The first 5 minutes of the episode were so awesome. And the only fluff we got in the whole episode, well, aside from Murphy and Emery getting all... But other than that, no fluff whatsoever. Just lots and lots of rage. As you all have heard in the reaction, I'm not happy with what Bellamy did, and what Bellamy did was not the same. Bellamy saw how vulnerable Clark was, which, keep in mind, she was only that vulnerable because he completely broke her, put more stress and more weight on her shoulders than she already had, which she already had a lot. And let's not get me started on Bellamy Blake. I don't want to get angry. That's my whole goal for this outro, is to not get angry. We'll see how that goes. And honestly, we don't need to demonize Bellamy. We don't need to bash him and say what a horrible person and character he is, because he's not a horrible character, but he is in the wrong here, majorly. And honestly, I think it's gonna take him losing everything for him to realize it. Like, I don't know if I've probably said this in all of my videos, is I have no faith in Lincoln surviving. I think this massacre and Pike getting elected chancellor and everything, this is just the start of a big giant snowball that's going to end with a big old dead Lincoln. And when that happens, you know Octavia at least partially is going to blame Bellamy. And then so he'll have lost Clark and Bellamy. And any respect Kane had for him will be gone. All of his friends, the 100 that are left, will probably have no respect for him either. I don't know if he's redeemable in my eyes. It's something I'll have to just see what the writers are going to do with his character. But I mean, I understand where he's coming from, but where he's coming from is completely wrong. Like he had no right to treat Clark like that. He had no right to treat Octavia like that. He had no right to murder 300 people. And yeah, I know they're trying to say, that oh, well, he tried to keep the others from executing the wounded. Almost. One thing my family says a lot is almost only counts in horseshoes, hand grenades, and atom bombs. So if he almost stopped them from executing the wounded, that's pretty much bull. He didn't stop them. And even if he said, oh, well, we probably shouldn't execute the wounded, they still did it. And by tried to help, I think that probably means that he said, we probably shouldn't execute the wounded, and then Pike said, yes, we do. And then he did. That's just, maybe that's not what happened. I don't know. But, yeah. Moving on from that, I've been on that for far too long. What else? Murphy's totally getting taken to Titus. And that everyone's been freaking out because the grounders saw the infinity symbol on the little chip and was like the sacred symbol. So everyone's freaking out and there's like, how is Lexa connected to the City of Light? And I actually have a very long, intricate theory on that, which this is a good place to put this. I'm actually going to be starting making some videos. I'm going to call them Rambles and Theories. Rambles will be pretty much about anything that comes into my mind that I want to ramble about. And theories will, be theories. So I'm going to try and get as many of those videos made here in the next couple of days and start posting them, just because I don't want to post these theory videos and then not post them until after everything's already been revealed. I feel like that would be kind of lame. Okay, so that was a weird segue, but we did it anyway. Anyway, I'm completely convinced that Murphy's being taken to Titus, and he's probably going to be tortured. Let's face this, he's probably going to be tortured and trying to find the information. Titus is going to try and find out where he got this chip. I mean, the whole blood must not have blood. I was really wanting to talk about that a lot, but I'm actually kind of okay with that now that I've been on Tumblr and had time to think about it. I guess the only thing I can really say is go to Kim Shumway's Tumblr, and she answered a question about it. And I, obviously, in my reaction, I was 100% on board, and I was awesome. I thought it was the best move in the situation. And I was actually really surprised Lexa did it, but as soon as it happened, it made sense to me. But a lot of people, kind of were upset, I guess. But if you're upset and think that Clark manipulated Lexa, or that Lexa, didn't make the right decision because of, either Clark manipulating her or her just not really thinking it through, go read that post. That post is probably the best. And I mean, it's Kim Shumway. As far as Clex is concerned, her word is law in my mind. So if you have worries about that, just go read it, and hopefully that kind of puts your mind at ease. I don't know if I had anything else written down. Raven Reyes. I'm really torn. Half of me is really freaking happy that she's not in pain anymore. The other half of me is really freaking terrified, because now Allie, who knows what Allie's gonna do with her, and it scares me. Because I know that the City of Light is like a ball. Let's see, it's a little rubber ball. Harmless, really. It's painted lots of pretty colors, and it's awesome. But as you play with it, and you're playing with the rubber ball, and it's so much fun, and then you throw it against a wall, and as it comes back to you, it sticks out millions of needles, and it ends up thoroughly fucking up your shit. that's how I feel the City of Light is from a distance, and at first it's amazing, it's the best thing ever. It's not gonna be. It's gonna be real bad. Real bad. And I am halfway looking forward to it because then we'll finally get some answers about what all is going on. But I'm also really not looking forward to it because I know it's gonna mess a bunch of stuff up. Okay, I guess now what's to come? From the promo, what I can tell is I think as far as the Polis slash Klexa storyline, I think Lexa and Clark go back to Polis, and I think most of the Polis storyline, I think we're probably gonna get some tidbits of whatever's going on with Murphy and Titus. I don't think we're gonna get much of it. I mean, we might get a whole lot of it, but I don't think we're gonna get a lot of answers though. I think it's gonna be a lot of Titus asking Murphy questions that he doesn't know the answer to. Or Murphy answering Titus's questions and Titus not understanding what Murphy's saying, because I mean we know how Murphy is. He's an asshole. So he may answer Titus's questions, but he may answer it like, "Well, where'd you get the chip? Oh, from the bitch in the red dress." Titus isn't gonna know what that meant. So I think we might get some, but I think we're honestly probably gonna have more questions than answers as far as that's concerned. Also, it looks like this is gonna be the episode with Emerson, where it looks like maybe Emerson got captured, and I believe the episode description says that Clark wrestles with between vengeance and mercy or something like that. So I'm thinking maybe they put Emerson's fate in her hands because technically he would be one of the reasons that the Ice Nation was able to blow up Mount Weather, and so his justice would fall to her, or taking justice would fall to her, I guess. I don't know. I feel like that's going to be the majority of the storyline. I feel like Lexa will be there, but I don't think there's going to be a whole ton of Lexa interaction. If that makes sense. Like, I feel like Lexa's going to be there, but I think the storyline's mainly going to focus on Clark and her, whatever's going on with Emerson, and then probably a little bit of Murphy and Titus. Pretty much the Arcadian City of Light storylines, at least for the time being, I think you're going to kind of intersect for a while. As far as the City of Light goes, Raven has now drunk the Kool-Aid, and she's going to start passing it around. And Jaw's going to probably gain quite a few followers really quickly. And I'm thinking Abby's going to get really concerned, because Abby first and foremost, is a medical professional. And see, I'm a neuroscience major. I majored in neuroscience in college, so I'm very well versed in the brain, and this is actually something I'm going to go into in my theory videos. So she's going to be really confused because pain doesn't work like that. You can't just take a magic pill and your pain go away. So she's probably going to start digging and start trying to figure out what exactly is going on with the City of Light, and I feel like that's going to be huge for this season, because I feel like a combination of probably Abby, Octavia, Clark, and like I feel like all of these different players are going to be finding out bits and pieces by themselves, and then they're all going to come together and make this big picture of how bad the City of Light really is in the end. As far as like Pike and Bellamy and them go, I feel like I don't know if much is going to happen there. I mean, maybe we see them like planning on like expanding the walls and attacking probably the Grounder village, which they didn't say it by name, but I think it's Tondisi. It's the only one I can think of that was close enough to Camp Jaha that was an actual like village we would know of. It may not be, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. But yeah, I feel like they're gonna be doing that, but I don't think we're gonna get much focus on that. Maybe what we may get is seeing that the more people Jaha recruits, the weaker Pike's gonna be. Because Pike is all about, rage and anger and fear-mongering. Basically saying, if we don't attack the Grounders will attack us, so we have to make the first move, and all of this stuff like he did with the army outside the gates. And so he has to do that, But when you don't fear death or pain or anything else, none of that matters anymore. So I'm thinking the more... Maybe that's something Pike will realize in the next episode, is the more the more followers Jaha has, the less he has, and maybe that'll cause some tension. Because that's another thing I actually forgot in my thoughts, is that Allie does not like Pike. I don't know why, it just stuck out to me, but it's just the way you know, because I feel like Allie probably some way, somehow they programmed her to be able to maybe not understand and feel human emotion, but to read it, kind of like a profiler. So she literally can look at a person and see how they're holding themselves, body language, facial movements, all that stuff, and figure out what they're feeling. She does not like Pike. So I'm thinking, I'm hoping, somehow Allie, with all of the new followers and everything, will somehow get Pike taken care of. Hopefully. We'll find out. Well, there's one more thing I do want to say. I guess I'll go ahead and throw my hat into the ring on this one. The special little leaked scene that we got. A lot of people, I guess, because episode 7 is rated S, which I don't really understand TV rating systems. Like, at least the movie rating systems are kind of understandable, but anyway, it's rated S, so a lot of people are thinking that this particular scene is going to take place in episode 7. I don't think it is. I think if it's got a higher rating, unless this particular rating means something specific, which it may, I'm not knowledgeable on it. I think what that may be is the fact that I think the Nightblood Massacre is going to happen in either episode 7 or 8. And then my personal bet, and honestly, it's not just because Kim wrote the episode. I really think that the whole big scene is going to happen in episode 11. And then what we got to see, that little tidbit, is either going to be like after that scene in episode 11, or it's going to be like at the beginning of episode 12. Like basically, big scene, end of episode, like kind of the climactic ending of episode 11. And then that's like the beginning of episode 12. It's like the morning after. Yeah. Again, guess we'll find out. Well, till the next episode, maybe we meet again.